Hey guys, this is Rob Mosley of robmosley.com, and I would like to thank you all first for joining us. This is A Moment with Mosley featuring Donovan West. And today's topic is surviving Valentine's Day. So, Donovan, what are some of the most important things you think for single people to just survive Valentine's Day?
Well, first of all, what is Valentine's Day anyway, right?
Right.
Valentine's Day is a reminder that you need to do something special for the people that are special in your life. And I say people because it's not just about your significant other in terms of an intimate relationship, but for anyone you love. So your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sister, whoever you feel that intimate kind of love, they're in your inner circle, so to speak, right?
Right.
So Valentine's Day is largely a reminder. Now, if you don't need reminding, then I'm going to say to you, forget about Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. I know that sounds a bit crazy, right? Everyone's like, well, what are you talking about? But the point of the matter is that for the majority of people, it is a reminder. And if it's not a reminder for you, then continue the day as a regular day, right?
Right.
So for that single person, I would say redefine Valentine's Day. What does it really mean to you? For many people, it's a reminder of something else, right? And that is you do not have somebody to celebrate in an intimate manner. And that's a challenge, right? Because we want to have those same types of feelings and emotions. We're looking on our IG, our Instagram, the Snapchat, and we're seeing all these great testimonials of people having an amazing time. So we tend to slip into a negative space most times, right?
Right.
So how do you survive that? Well, first of all, you detach yourself from this thing called Valentine's Day because it's for a certain type of situation. And if you don't want to, say, celebrate your mom, dad, or that other family member in that moment, but you're really thinking about that person that you used to be with, mm-hmm. right? Perhaps it's not the Valentine Day for you. Perhaps you create another type of situation. Perhaps it's a situation with you and your friends, right. And you're having a good time and you're enjoying yourself. And for most people, they say, well, that's okay, but, right?
Right.
But I still feel that amazing loss. I feel still like empty. I feel it's okay. This is par for the course. It's all right. I mean, most of us function with this sense of entitlement or this is not fair. But the reality is that in between our relationships, there's that moment where we are by ourselves. Mm-hmm. And this just happens to be one of them.
Yeah.
Right? So fall in love with yourself again. Right? Date yourself again.
Self-care.
Self-care. Yeah. Don't get too caught up in, well, the definition of Valentine's Day is me plus. Because at that point, then you might be susceptible to making some bad decisions. Mm-hmm. We don't want to make bad decisions. So you know what I'm talking about. That, what are you doing?
Right.
Where are you at? What's up? And then before you know it, that just begins something that it really shouldn't have even started.
And you suck back into something that you shouldn't be involved in.
You shouldn't be. You already know this. Hey, right? Like, come on. Why are we doing this? But we usually make those bad decisions. Why? Because we concede to that general understanding, that general definition of Valentine's Day. Redefine it for yourself. What does Valentine's Day really mean to you?
Right.
And then act in accordance with that, because the reality is that one size fits all. Well, you're not a one size fits all individual. Right. You are an individual. So how about you customize Valentine's Day first of all, deconstruct the definition of it, create some traditions that are healthy for you in that moment so that you avoid those types of bad decisions based on someone else's definition of what you should be doing in that moment in time.
Right. And I think one thing, too, that we should point out is the fact that some people, you don't know what their relationship is like. It might look pretty on social media and on Facebook and whatnot, but you don't know what they go through just to get those roses and just.
You're talking about those Instagram relationships, right?
Right.
Everybody looking good and everybody's shiny and everyone is smiling, but the reality of it is that's that one time the whole year that they actually went out, right? So if they're at the restaurant, they got that nice little gift and they want to just tell the world, and that's great, and I'm happy for them. I really am for that moment. But the reality is that's not reality, right? That's Again, people want to capture what the best parts of their life, and everyone has that right to it. But the reality again is, what are you doing the day after Valentine's Day?
Yeah, how do you maintain from that day? Like what happens the next day? And the most important thing is, like, regardless whether you're in a relationship or single or dating, you should be putting yourself first and love yourself.
Love yourself first.
Make sure that you spend that day doing things that you need. Like you might need to go get a massage. You might need to go to the barber shop or whatever. But I think it is important to do two things for yourself. If you have a partner, then that's a bonus. But if you don't, like, don't get sunk down in a slouch and feeling depressed because of what you think Valentine's Day should be. No. Because it's not like that for everybody. The reality is, a lot of people are single, and you have to celebrate that. You know, I've heard some people call it Single Awareness Day. So, and I mean, and that's cool. But you know, whatever makes you feel better about Valentine's Day, you know. But I hate to see people depressed and going through the thing. Well, I'm single. I don't have a Valentine. Da da da.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right. The recipe for love is something that at times it just needs to simmer. And maybe your time in this moment, this Valentine's Day, is you're just simmering, right?
Yeah. And you got to go through that. We all go through it. Like, your time is coming. And maybe there's someone special for you, but it's just not this year. It's not this Valentine's Day. Maybe it's next Valentine's Day. And just be patient. I think some people get too wrapped up in the commercial aspect.
Absolutely. And it's easier said than done, I understand. We all are living in what we call a microwave society. But some of you, in terms of love, it needs to cook longer. Let's just say you got a turkey in the oven, and it's going to be a minute before it's ready. And for others, it may come a little quicker. But the reality again is, create it for yourself. Don't get too caught up on this one size fits all. Right? Heal. Spend some time with yourself. Enjoy your time with yourself, with your friends, with your family, and understand that this is par for the course. And do not let that external influence guide your next decision or the next comment that you make to somebody or the next text that you make. Just stay calm. I understand it's a little sore moment, but it's okay. It's going to be all right. Because you know what? The next day is the 15th. And the 15th is back to life as normal.
Yeah. So I guess we came to the conclusion today on this topic is self-care. Love yourself. Spend Valentine's Day doing something for you. Take yourself out. Go out to eat, get a massage, get a manicure, get a pedicure. Buy yourself some flowers and candy. Love yourself. That's what's most important. You have anything else to say?
No, that's it, man. I really appreciate you for having me on a moment with Mosley. And again, pay attention to what we're talking about. Use these as seed that you go ahead and sow into your life, and hopefully you'll be enriched.
And this has been A Moment with Mosley. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching, and if you like what you saw, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe.